Dobry dzień, ja Koen, and today I'm going to review the song of Belarus at Eurovision 2020, Vel with the song Vidna, which means Until Dawn. Belarus has used the national final to select a Eurovision artist every year they've competed at Eurovision, except for 2010 and 2011. Then they've used an internal selection to select a Eurovision artist. The national final's name was Eurofest, but since 2019, last year, has been changed to Nacionalny Odbor. This year, that national final was won by Vel, who sang the song Vidna. The name Vel comes from the names of the two members, Vladislav Paskevich and Valery Gribusova. In 2017, Vladislav Paskevich produced the Eurovision entry of Belarus, Story of My Life by Navi Band, which was the first entry of Belarus that was fully sung in Belarusian. And this year's entry is the second Belarusian entry that's fully sung in Belarusian. The song Vidna is apparently about arranged marriage, but I'll get to that later in this video. I watched the last part of the national final. I only saw the live performances of Casey with Chili Pepper and Vel with Vidna. I liked both entries, so I would have been happy with either of the two winning, but I couldn't really be judging because I only saw those two performances. So Vidna won in the end, which I was happy about, and I've actually been listening to this song more and more in the last few days, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because you know, I like the song and I enjoy it, but it's just all of a sudden. Like when this song won the Belarusian national final, I kind of forgot about it. I didn't pay that much attention to it anymore, but I kind of rediscovered it or something, I think. I don't know, but I enjoy it. I think that the thing about the performance that I love the most is that it is such a gay act, which is funny because that's not something you would expect from a country like Belarus, because looking at how LGBT rights in Belarus are very limited and homosexuality is basically still a taboo there. I mean, the dancer literally does a death drop on stage and you hear the audience go crazy. In a country that's like so not friendly to LGBT rights, I think that's pretty ironic. The hand choreography they're doing in the national final performance symbolizes the rising of the sun. I didn't really know what the meaning behind the headpiece that Valery was wearing in the national final was, if there even was any, but when I took a closer look at the lyrics, I kinda understood what the meaning was. Which brings me to my favorite lyrics of the song, which are Oj jak mala, mala cienkaja udziuka dipabila, oj jak rana, oj rana róża belaja, kamu ty tak kwitnes patrzala, oj ty mamo, oj našto mnie toj kaho ni vybírala. Sorry for the mispronunciations, Belarusian isn't my first language, as you probably have noticed, but the translation of these lyrics are: oh, my youth just passed me by. Oh, how early, oh so early, my white rose, to whom did you bloom? Oh mom, do I need the one that I had not chosen? And the first thing that came to mind when I took a closer look at these lyrics was arranged marriage, because she asks her mom why she has to be with the one that she did not choose herself, and she talks about how her youth has just passed by because she has to marry at such a young age. And the thing is that I didn't expect this song to be about arranged marriage, because the instrumental of the song doesn't really fit with that subject. When you hear the song for the first time, you don't immediately think about arranged marriage. Also, when you look at the national final performance and that freaking death drop and the smiles and the hand choreography, you don't really match that with arranged marriage. So yeah, that kind of surprised me, but I don't think we've ever had a song about arranged marriage at Eurovision. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, it was kind of surprising. To be honest, I think that Belarus would have struggled to qualify this year. I don't know how big the changes for the actual Eurovision performance were going to be, but just basing it on the song and the Eurovision performance being similar to the national final performance, I think it could have been difficult for Belarus to qualify. I think it would have been very cool if Belarus would have been the surprise qualifier this year, especially since they would have performed in the first semi-final, which is the semi-final that's basically the strongest of the two. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they would have qualified. There's no news yet about whether or not Vel will be internally selected to represent Belarus next year, or if there will be a national final next year. So that concludes my review for Vidna. What do you think of the song? Let me know in the comment section down below. And that's it. Thanks for watching and I'll see you later. Do pobacenia.